Before we begin, make sure you're in a quiet space where you will not be disturbed for this short while. Find a comfortable place to lay down, close your eyes, and allow your body to settle into a position where you won't feel the need to move at all for the next little while. Take a moment to get super comfortable. Adjust anything you need to, make sure you are warm, and allow yourself to fully relax. This is your time, a sacred space to let go of everything else and focus entirely on yourself. Welcome, brave warrior. Today you will embark on a journey to shed the weight of self-limiting beliefs and awaken the limitless potential that lies dormant within you. Let us begin with the breath work, your sacred connection to life itself. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold your breath for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each breath breathes out and releases tension, unlocking your body's natural state of peace. Let's continue this rhythm together. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to start breathing naturally. Relaxed, long breaths. Allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm, easy and effortless. Notice how every exhale still takes you deeper into relaxation, like waves retreating from the shore. Your tension ebbs away, leaving only stillness. want you to imagine a radiant ball of golden light forming at the very tips of your toes. This is no ordinary light. It is ancient and wise, forged from the fires of creation itself. It holds the power to dissolve tension, to transform and to transcend. Feel this light warming your toes, soothing them, and as it moves up into your feet, notice how everything it touches becomes invisible, weightless, and serene. The light travels upwards, flowing into your ankles, untying the knots of tension. As it moves out upwards, the tension melts away, melting away fully relaxing with every breath out. As you breathe out, you feel the areas that the ball moves through fully relax into a sort of darkness. The light travels upwards into your shins and into your calves, melting away the weight of the day, completely relaxing. Your legs become like shadows, weightless. Now the light goes up into your knees, loosening every joint, continuing into your thighs. With every breath out, your legs are becoming more and more relaxed, more and more weightless. As the light is moving up into your pelvis and your hips, your entire lower body now feels invisible, as though it has dissolved into pure energy. The light glides upwards into your hips, your abdomen, and your lower back, washing away all heaviness. You feel this area becoming dark, empty, relaxed. It rises higher into your chest, into your upper back. Every breath feels like a golden warmth spreading through your ribs, your heart, your shoulders. Tension evaporates. The light reaches your arms, your elbows, your wrists, into every single finger, all the way to the tips. And as it washes back up and back up the arm, you feel your arms and your hands and your fingers totally relax and vanish into the void of relaxation. This golden divine light continues to travel upwards into your neck, your jaw, dissolving any tension and fully just relaxing your jaw into a natural, open state. Moving into your face, into your eyebrows, into your cheeks, into your jaw, everything in your face just slowly relaxing with every breath out, softening every muscle. Now the light pulls at the crown of your head, washing over your scalp like a gentle breeze. Your entire body has dissolved into the ether, weightless and free. You're no longer bound by the form or the tension of anything, just the awareness and the breath. Now, your ability to focus on your breath and stay conscious during the next part of this self-hypnosis will be the determining factor for how well this information integrates into your subconscious mind. We are going deep within, and so for this practice, try not to move at all, only the movement of your breath as it gets deeper and longer and more relaxed. Now, as you rest in this state of boundless calm, focus on my voice, the sound of my words guiding you deeper into this sacred space. Now, the more conscious you try to remain, the deeper your subconscious mind will engage. Allow yourself to feel any powerful emotions that arise. Let yourself be moved by this experience. The deeper you feel, the more powerful this transformation will integrate into your being. Your breath moves slowly, deeply, as if the air is flowing through you, not just into your lungs, but into the very core of your being. The tension in your body is fading, dissolving, releasing, as though the weight of everything you've carried has never truly belonged to you. It was just something you were grasping and holding on to. Release. The edges of your awareness begin to soften. The world around you shifts, melts, expands into something timeless and endless, yet intimately familiar. You are floating now, held by something unseen, something warm, something ancient and alive. There is no resistance, no need to grasp, no need to control. You are being carried gently and steadily through space, through time, through thought itself. The sensation is neither fast nor slow. It is beyond measurement, beyond the need for certainty. There is only movement, effortless and fluid, the way a river moves towards the sea, the way breath moves through the body, the way love moves through all things. And then, ahead, it appears, the island. It rises from the water, glowing as though lit from within. A place untouched by time, untouched by anything but beauty and truth. The air is warm here, rich with the scent of blooming flowers. Citrus, sea salt, and something deeper, like earth after rain, like aged wood, like fine leather, like the faintest trace of incense carried on a breeze. You feel it before you even land, the pull, the invitation, the knowing. Your feet touch the sand and the warmth spreads through you, grounding you, anchoring you in the present moment. The grains of sand beneath you are impossibly soft, like crushed pearls, fine and smooth, shaped by centuries of waves. The water nearby is impossibly clear, the sunlight dancing on its surface like liquid gold. The breeze moves through the trees, slow and deliberate, carrying with it the sounds of rustling leaves, distant bird songs, and something else, something just beyond perception, like music humming beneath the surface, beneath the fabric of reality. Ahead, the great stone wall stands, protective, but not imposing, welcoming, carved with swirling patterns of vines and flowers. Its presence is not one of defense, but one of reverence. It has stood for centuries, not to keep the world out, but to protect something sacred within. The gate before you is open. It has been waiting for you. As you step through, the air changes, warmer, deeper, filled with something unseen yet tangible. The scent of the garden surrounds you. Wild roses, ripe fruit, honeyed nectar dripping from blossoms heavy with life. The path beneath your feet winds through lush greenery. The leaves so thick and full that they seem to vibrate with color, pulsing with the heartbeat of the earth itself. Somewhere, water flows, a slow, steady stream, carving its way through the land, shaping it with infinite patience. The sound of it is soothing, hypnotic, weaving into a hum of the island, into the very rhythm of your own breath. And then, in the clearing ahead, they stand waiting for you. 3 men, 3 presences, each one unmistakable, each one radiating a presence so strong, so undeniable, that you feel them before you even fully see them. The first is dressed in deep flowing robes, the fabric shifting like liquid moonlight. His face is lined with wisdom, his eyes vast and knowing, holding within them the quiet depths of eternity. He is Rumi, the mystic, the poet, the man who turned longing into art, who carved love into the bones of the words itself. He does not study you. He sees you, wholly and without hesitation, his gaze drinking in every unspoken part of you. Ah, he murmurs, a slow, knowing smile touching his lips.
To stand in the presence of the lover is no small thing. It is to stand before all that is tender, all that is fierce, and all that is infinite. The lover does not exist to seek, the lover exists to be, to feel, to open, and in opening, to receive.
His voice is like the tide, steady, rhythmic, soothing, and vast all at once.
You are here not to find, but to feel, to remember, not to yearn, but to allow. Love has always belonged to you. Passion has always been yours. It is not a thing you must chase, it is the very air you breathe.
His words settle over you like warm silk, wrapping around you without weight, only comfort. The second man steps forward, his presence sharper, more deliberate. He wears fine clothing, his fingers stained with ink, his belt lined with scrolls, filled with words not yet spoken. His eyes burn, not with fire, but with a deep, smoldering glow of passion contained, of stories waiting to be told. He is Shakespeare, the poet of love and tragedy, the sacred bard who wove the human soul into ink and made eternity from fleeting moments.
The lover,
he muses, tilting his head as he studies you.
He is the artist of existence, the one who does not merely see but experiences, who does not simply touch but feels, who does not only speak but sings. Whether you have lived as a man of great passion or as a man of quiet longing, it does not matter. The lover is already alive in you. The way you crave, the way you move, the way your body lingers on the details others overlook. These are your gifts. You do not have to change. You only have to allow.
He exhales, shaking his head, with the quiet amusement of a man who has written 1,000 sonnets and yet still finds himself amazed by love.
You have nothing to prove, nothing to earn, only the world to embrace.
The third man steps forward, his energy different from the others, richer, more indulgent. His features resemble your own, yet somehow more vivid, more confident, more completely at ease in his own skin. His clothing is opulent, the scents of amber and aged wine clinging to him, as if the very air delights in his presence. You realize very quickly this is your ancestor, the embodiment of passion, pleasure, and self-love.
Ah, my child,
he says, his voice deep, amused, filled with something almost like affection.
You stand at the threshold, and yet you hesitate. Why? There is no shame in desire, no sin in pleasure, no need to apologize for the way you long to touch, to taste, to feel.
His fingers trace the rim of a golden goblet, a movement so simple and yet filled with meaning.
This world is not a place to survive. It is a place to love, to indulge, to be consumed by the beauty of sensation, by the richness of existence itself. Whether you have lived your life drinking deeply or barely taking a sip, it does not matter. The feast is still waiting before you. And you, my dear, are meant to taste it all.
He steps closer, pressing a warm hand to your chest, directly over your heart.
Go now, beyond these walls, past the safety of what you have known, to the water's edge. There you will find him. There you will find yourself.
His touch lingers for only a moment, but the warmth remains as you turn, as you step beyond the walls, as you walk towards the shore. The sand beneath you is impossibly soft, warmed by the last light of the setting sun. The wind moves over you like a lover's touch, brushing against your skin, stirring something deep in your belly, in your chest. And there, sitting on a smooth rock, with a guitar resting on his lap, his bare feet sinking into the sand, is the lover. His energy almost overwhelming. He does not look at you, not yet. His fingers move over the strings, each note dripping into the evening air like honey, like something ancient and sweet. He watches the waves, the sky, the endless horizon, as if listening to something only he can hear. And then finally he finishes his song, and he turns. And in that instant, his eyes meet yours, and they are unlike anything you have ever seen. Not merely eyes, but galaxies. The entire universe, vast and endless, filled with the golden fire of the setting sun. The deep glow of the candlelight flickering in the dark, and the kind of gaze that does not just see, but sees through you. Sees you. The kind of gaze that knows. And in that knowing, something in you unravels. There is no need to posture, no need to prove, no need to search for the right words. You exhale. And it feels as though you've been holding your breath for lifetimes. A warmth spreads through your chest, a deep relaxation. Not the kind that makes you small and still, but the kind that makes you expansive, makes you open, makes you alive. It is the feeling of falling into your lover's arms after a long journey, of being held, of being understood, without a single word needing to be spoken. He watches you, as if you are an old friend, a kindred spirit, as if he has been expecting you all along. His lips part, and then he speaks. His voice is slow, like honey warmed by the sun.
How long have you been walking this world, carrying love, but never sinking into it? How long have you longed for beauty, but never allowed yourself to fully receive it? Tell me, when was the last time you truly let yourself be adored? Not by another, but by life itself. Adored by your own touch, by your own presence.
His words melt into you, settle into the space between your ribs. The places you didn't even know have been so hollow. His voice is not commanding, but inviting, like the ocean calling softly to the shore.
Come,
he murmurs, stepping forward, extending his hand.
There is something you must feel, something you must remember.
Without hesitation, your feet move. You follow him, the warmth of his presence leading you, like the glow of firelight on a cold night. The sand beneath your feet grows softer, warmer, almost as if it welcomes each step, until the earth gently slopes downwards, revealing something hidden from the rest of the world. A sacred, healing hot spring, nestled within a natural rock formation, steaming with a glow, an ethereal light. The water shimmers, shifting colors, golden, deep blue, soft rose. It is infused with something divine. The mist rising from its surface carries the scent of amber and cedarwood, the faintest trace of blooming orchids. The air itself is thick and warm, not just physical, but something deeper, something that seeps into the very core of you. The lover steps forward, kneeling at the water's edge. He dips his fingers into the surface, swirling them slowly, and as he does, the water hums in response, a vibrant song, too low to be heard but felt. His voice quiet, reverent.
This water has bathed kings and poets, warriors and dreamers. It holds memories of devotion, of passion, of tenderness that the world has long forgotten. It does not cleanse you, it reminds you of your softness, your vulnerability, your strength, your right to be nourished.
He looks at you now, and the fire in his gaze softens into something else.
Step into it. Let it hold you.
A breath, a moment of hesitation, not from fear, but from the sheer gravity of this moment, the quiet knowing that something will be different once you enter. And then you move. The water touches your skin, and immediately you exhale. It's not just warm, it's perfect. It is the exact temperature your body longs for. The kind that makes every single muscle loosen, makes your very cells sigh in relief. You move deeper, the sensation wrapping around you, holding you, soaking into places no touch has ever reached before. And as the heat seeps into your skin, into your bones, into the tension you forgot you were even carrying, something happens. You feel nourished, not just relaxed, but fed, as if your body is finally receiving something it has been starved of, as if your heart, your mind, your very spirit is drinking in what it has always needed. The lover watches you, his expression unreadable, somewhere between knowing, admiration, and something else. He kneels at the edge of the pool, his fingers trailing lazily through the water, guiding the energy around you, shaping it.
Now,
He says softly.
we begin.
His voice lowers, slows, weaving through the space like incense curling in the air.
Self-care is not indulgence. It is not a reward for suffering. It is devotion. A lover who touches his beloved with care does not do so because she has earned it. He does so because it is his joy to cherish her. And so, too, must you cherish yourself. Not because you have worked hard enough, not because you have proven anything, but because you exist. And existence is enough.
The words sink into you, deeper than the water, deeper than thought. The lover nods, watching you with something like approval, something like pride.
You have spent your life giving your energy away to work, to others, to expectation. But tell me, have you ever truly given yourself back to yourself?
His words strike something deep within you. You pause, feeling the truth of it settle into your ribs, your spine, your very core.
You are not here to be depleted. You are not here to be spent. You are not here to carry burdens that do not belong to you. You are here to taste, to savor, to drink deeply from the well of life itself. And yet you have been living like a starving man, taking only small sips, afraid to be full.
The water around you glows, growing warmer, as if responding to the truth settling inside you. His voice drops to barely a whisper.
Let yourself be full.
And in that moment, something releases. It's not dramatic. It's not forceful. It's quiet and gentle, like the final exhale of a long-held breath, like the first sip of water after years of thirst. It moves through your chest, through your throat, through your fingertips, a softening, a surrendering, a remembering. The heat of the spring sinks deeper into you, wrapping around your very heart, opening it. It opens in a way that is not painful, not frightening, but right, like the slow unfolding of a rose in the morning sun, like the first step into warm embrace, like coming home. The lover smiles.
You feel it now, don't you?
You do. The love is not something outside of you, not something you must chase or prove or earn. It is you. The warmth, the passion, the tenderness, the soft strength. It has always been yours. The lover has never been missing. He has only been waiting. The water glows brighter, enveloping you in a golden light, and for the first time in your life, you feel it fully. A love that needs no conditions. A love that does not ask, does not demand, does not bargain. A love that simply is. The world around you shifts. The edges soften, and your fingers begin to move. Your body is waking up, alive, but different now, new. You feel it in your breath, in your pulse, in the way your skin turns with something deep and real and permanent. And when you open your eyes, you do not return as the man you were. You return as the man you are. The lover. The one who feels, the one who gives, the one who receives. And as you step out of the water, your journey does not end. It has only begun. Now go, new and refreshed, and drink the water of love, the water of life and passion. You are renewed.